What's up, everybody? It's your biggest fan, Jay Murph, aka Ash Matthews, doing another underground music review. I think I worked out some kinks from last time in terms of sound and how to make it not do some of the weird stuff that we experienced last time. If you hear some random crackle or pops, it's just the way that I'm going about things. It's no big deal. Anyway, so first thing is some self promotion just to get that out of the way. Um, Finishing up a new EP for DeCasso called Coldest Winter. That'll be coming out soon. If you want to support me or anything I do, go to this website, and then there's a link at the top. You can buy merch, or you can go to the shop on the website, buy music or merch or whatever. Running deals throughout the end of the year. Just it's the end of the year, so if you want some recording, mixing, mastering, anything I can offer you, promotion like this, just hit me up. I'd love to work with everyone. Um, Bought some Cyber Monday. Happy Cyber Monday. Bought a couple things for the studio to kind of make things a little bit better. Um, One thing I want to promote out right now is Nathan Arizona's new album, I guess you could say. I wouldn't call it a mixtape. I would call it an album. Loud Stinking Caucasian 2. It's up on Spotify and I believe Apple and all the other stuff. Listen to it today, the whole thing. There's not a bad song on that thing. The entire album is great. Highly recommend you go listen to that. Um, Also, I listened to all of Ridley Victoria's P.O.P. Pretty on Purpose album, also on Spotify and stuff. You can find this and more from a bunch of local artists on my Locals Only Spotify playlist. And every week I choose like 4 or 5 tracks from there that really stand out to me and put them on a featured locals. So like tracks that I think really deserve more attention. That's updated weekly every Monday. Go ahead and follow both of those, and you can hear a bunch of the great songs that are coming out in the Midwest. Anyway, so um, beyond that, I guess we can get started. I took a bunch of submissions throughout the day. Um, I can take more while I'm doing this, but they're going to be at the end of the list. Right now, I have like 16 or 17. Um, and I have a new way of playing them, so I shouldn't mess up the video or the audio at this point. Um, Give me 1 second. I'm bringing up the stream on another computer. Oh, that's my voice. I don't want my voice. Um, so that so that I can see comments, because sometimes on this computer they don't work so well. Anyway, so without further ado, the first song, I believe the way that he pronounces it, his SoundCloud at least, is Kage Phoenix. I believe I'm saying that right. Um, I believe it's called First Things First. So if my phone decides to let me click something, sorry. There we go. Or not. I just played it. So, for the love of God. Fuck it. Of course. I do it before I go live, and then when I go live, it's like, hey, guess what? Nope. Come on, phone. One second. Don't you love that? You're like, oh, let me test it. And you test it, and then it's like, oh, yep, you work. And then you go to do it again, and it's like, oh, nope, not going to work. We'll do it the old. Oh, there we go. If you need me to turn the volume up, let me know.
First things first, let's get one thing straight. Ain't never asked what you was on, so why you all in my face? Trying to be something you ain't, trying to be someone you ain't, trying to be just like me, trying to be just like they. I ain't never changed, that's the way it's gonna stay. Don't think anything other, that's a rookie mistake. Don't give a fuck what you saying, don't give a fuck what you think. Don't give a fuck about nothing, don't give a fuck about me. Don't pretend like you really did, playing make-believe. Fuck you mean, playing with your head, you can't even see. I fell off, there he go again, came back for the win. Never lost, with your life would cost, don't you play with me.
We play for keeps in the streets with the heat. Overtime, all the time, I'm too low key.
At the top of the key in the clutch, I ain't clutches, they chant MVP. Stop playing with me. Code to the game, I crack it like a cheat. So I don't compete when I ain't in the league, cause really I've been in the lead. I never tell, I never lag. Fuck around, I'ma shoot you in the back. I never change up, I never rat. Never told a tale, only the facts. Shout out to all of my niggas in that. I drop a gold record for the black. I talk my shit, they think it's a diss. And get on my dick, let you suckin' on that. I let my sauce drip, I let you all slip. Way I be flawed, sin, got me off frost. Big, wet like a fall, sit, victory flawless. I'm killing all them, I'm going all in. Now you a par, which makes niggas switch from the jump if you want your
Ain't no punk.
First things first, let's get one thing straight. Ain't never asked what you was on, so why you all in my face? Trying to be something you ain't, trying to be someone you ain't, trying to be just like me, trying to be just like they. First things first, let's get one thing straight. Ain't never asked what you was on, so why you all in my face? Trying to be something you ain't, trying to be someone you ain't, trying to be just like me, trying to be just like they.
I'm a team around here, and don't you forget it.
So yeah, that was I believe he pronounces it this way, Kage Phoenix, I believe. I will, you know what, to help everybody out, I will, after I'm done with the live stream, in the comments, I will provide the list of all the songs and their links. Some of them are sent to my email, so I can't send you those, but the other ones, I'll give you guys the links. Anyway, so on that song, I really liked the hook. It was catchy. I liked his flow. The beat stops were cool. I fuck with the lyrics. I'm not too lyrical of a person if you've watched any of my other reviews. But I really, first things, I like the hook. I like his delivery. It sounded good. It sounded natural. I think it could use some better mixing, a little better editing. The bass was really heavy. Vocals weren't too clear. But that's not any shade on him or his craft. That's just an engineer thing coming from an engineer. If the audio quality was better, it would be a banging track. Right now, it's a good track. I mean, yeah, I like it. I dig it. I think it's cool. Sorry, I'm fixing this a little bit. It's bothered me. Yeah, just a proper mix on that would really stand out and make that song really shine. It's a good song though. Shout out to him. Again, I'll provide links to everything at the end. I don't have much criticism other than that. It's just a solid track. I would vibe out to it. I would play that again. This is Sean Don. It's called King by Sean Don, produced by Adam True.
Woke up in the morning feeling like a king. I counted up $1 million all up in my dreams. Gotta get it, so that's what I'ma do. That's what I'ma do. That's what I'ma do. That's what I'ma do. Bouncing for a motherfucking boss. Make it clap, shorty, take it all off. Just a thought you can do what you wanna do. What you wanna do. What you wanna do. What you wanna do. So I started gripping the waistline. I've been after that pussy since I seen it on FaceTime. Come kick it with a boss, I promise you wouldn't waste time. Your body's so amazing, even fuck with the tan lines. I wanna see that body arch breaking your damn spine. I wanna hear you scream, shine down, cause it's all mine. It's all grind, make it to the top all in due time. I'm so ill, Jordan with the flu when it's game time. Fahrenheit, I'm hotter than 100 degrees. All these bitches aim to please, so then they drop to their knees. I ain't work with DJ Khaled, but I still got the kids. And I'ma smoke my fucking weed and holla fuck the police. When you see me in your city, know I'm down to sign your titties. Hit the weed and let's get litty. Ganja gang is always with me. If you with it, then I'm with it. You not with it, then forget it. Going 90 for that pussy, give a fuck about a ticket. Woke up in the morning feeling like a king. I counted up $1 million all up in my dreams. Gotta get it, so that's what I'ma do. That's what I'ma do. That's what I'ma do. That's what I'ma do. Bouncing for a motherfucking boss. Make it clap, make it clap. Shorty, take it all off. Just a thought you can do what you wanna do. What you wanna do. What you wanna do. What you wanna do. Roll up, let's smoke up. Don't ask what's in my cup. These bitches, they show love. Real niggas, they know us. Woke up in the morning with a wonderful day. I hit the whipping like the weed, then I come up with a play. It's the weekend, gotta check to see if I hit the stage. Might be taking something on my leg to come to my place. Hit me on my iPhone, got some places to be. Making moves, you don't even need your vision to see. Running up another check, hit the bank to deposit. I be high, light it up, then I take off like a rocket. You know what time it is, boy, I gotta give me some money. What you see is what you get with me, I ain't one for front. We don't even need to talk, it bread ain't in the discussion. I'm really humble, cause a nigga started off without nothing. So believe me when I say that I respect all the hustle. I'm the one that get it out the mud, and that's on the muscle. The woke up in the morning feeling like a king. I counted up $1 million
Sorry.
all up in my dreams. Gotta get it, so that's what I'ma do. That's what I'ma do. That's what I'ma do. That's what I'ma do. Bouncing for a motherfucking boss. Make it clap, make it clap. Shorty, take it all off. Just a thought you can do what you wanna do. What you wanna do. What you wanna do. What you wanna do.
Yeah, that was a pretty. That was King by Sean Don, produced by Adam True. It was a dope song. I could really tell that from an engineering standpoint, vocals were clear. They were a bit not quite in balance with the beat. The beat could have, like, to make them level out a bit. You could tell that the verses were right here in the center, and then the hook was like way panned left and right. Which is a good thing, but it was almost too much to the point where, like, it was, like, you had here and here, but, like, this part in between wasn't, look at me, wasn't really, it felt kind of empty, so, I mean, there's mixing things that I would have done differently, but besides that, it was a good song. The second verse felt like it dragged on because he had a bit of the same flow throughout it. I really liked the first verse. First verse was strong. I liked what he did there. His delivery was pretty good. The lyrics were fun, funny, sexual. It was a cool thing. Although I would say that his delivery could have had a bit more, I hate using this word, but like swag. Like a little bit more like suave. Like it definitely sounded like he was gonna do, did it like reading like off of his phone. He didn't like, it was one of those things where I really wanted to believe that he was as charismatic and confident and almost cocky in what he was saying, but he wasn't really delivering that way. But it was a chill song. I mean, I moved to it, but I feel like more character from the artist would have made it, it would have caught my ear more and really engaged me. Real quick, I forgot to mention this. Max Alexander, if you guys don't know Max Alexander, you should find him. He's a graphic designer, but he also has a line of merch that he sells on his website, Slide Apparel. The logo is like a penguin. Little Buddha bracelet I just got in from him today. It's pretty dope. I recommend it. Go shop with him. Go buy some of his cool ass t-shirts. I bought a Buddha t-shirt and a Buddha bracelet. Pretty cool. Just wanted to pimp him out real quick and tell you to go buy some of his stuff. He's a really good graphic artist and designer. So next up, this was submitted by Chris Garcia. I believe it's a beat, if I'm not mistaken. YouTube link. It is he has it marked as a free Young Thug / Future / 21 Savage type beat called Swisher Sweet, produced by The Morgue. The channel is The Morgue LA. I'll have a link to it later, but it's called Swisher Sweet, and I believe it's just a beat. So let's check this out real quick. I'm going to do something weird real quick. Hold on. Alright, it got repetitive enough for me not to... You get the idea of the beat. Someone mentioned that it has a pretty stock sound to it and can be mixed down better. Yeah, I mean, it does sound like there were some stock sounds that were used that he could have put a little bit of a spin on to make it stand out a little bit more. It's clearly something that needs to be driven by vocals more than anything. He has it described as a Young Thug, Future, 21 Savage type beat. I could see 21 Savage maybe, and Young Thug maybe. I don't really see a Future on it. It's a pretty dope beat. I think it relies heavily on what the artist would do on it, and I mean it sounds pretty decent. Like someone said, could be mixed down better. Sounds a bit stock. I think one thing, someone agreed that it's a bit too repetitive and no switch ups, which is something I talked about in my last review of stuff. Is that when it comes to like making a beat and even just music in general, but to a beat, you have to constantly be thinking of building up tension to create a release. In that, there was no buildup of tension. You have to have parts where something gets faster, you add more things in, something that creates anxiety and tension, and so then when the drop comes, it's a big release, and it's satisfying, and that's why some of your favorite songs, if you really think about it, like they get real pumped and then real tight and then have a release. So tension and release is something I'm big about, and you'll hear me comment on it more than once. This is not the second time, but yeah, that's what that beat was missing. That and a little bit of creativity in terms of the mix to give it less of a stock sound. I see people, you're submitting your stuff, and I'll get to it if I can. Like I said, I've got like 15 more to go through before I get to stuff that people are commenting. This next one is from Dante Anderson. Do Slim, I think it's pronounced. I never know how these names are pronounced, you guys. Feel the Changes, produced by Brandon Jones. Jazzy, I like that. We all know where this is from, right?
Fresh off of work, taking a break from putting all this work in. I'm about to clown with my niggas, with my crew, with some motherfucking circus. I'm washing down a half gallon of brown medicine. I'm with a rap at. Go ahead and drop the perp in. I'm bumping some screw, got a young nigga swerving. Ay, fucked up, that's a certain. Niggas need to hear the shit that I'm serving. Just cause I'm coolin' don't mean I didn't earn it. Man, I spit this money shit, see we get some urgent. Gotta have cheese to get this loud, then I burn it. Go ahead and start the cake till you see it well turned it. This shit when you can't let loose splurge it. Get a bad bitch, take a rest behind some curtains. Don't forget to tell her that you ain't nervous. I'm talking all these souls, call me Julius Urban. Going on this bitch, my nigga, I'm murking. I be a real ass fan, tell your friends on the man.
Play telephone until the next person.
I'm making me static and spitting crack as a habit. I'm dropping bomb ass magic, call me Merlin. My lyrics are grass, so if you came real fast, get your little nigga ain't no swerve. It's time to sit back and relax to get my head right. Ain't doing shit but kicking it all night. One more time. I said, it's time to sit back and relax to get my head right. Ain't doing shit but kicking it all night.
I agree, his voice is dope. Dope beat. Good job, Brandon Jones. Using the sample is almost kind of a good idea because you already know it.
It's only that positive energy and good vibes, yo, nigga, that's all I see. None of that negative shit, keep it the fuck from me. I'm just trying to grind and get put on with my team. I put my 2 fingers up, you should know what that means. No hate shit, man, you can keep the beat. If you're not down with the vision, then soon you see. Nigga, I'm taking over and the world will be. From my side rapping my lyrics to fucking beats. Just give a listen, it'll set your whole body free. Be smooth, you would think that it was R&B. Pose hard like I'm laying down the concrete, but I'm just coolin'. I said I'm coolin'.
Yeah, this is definitely a roll it up song for you people that roll up. Vocals are really quiet right here though.
And if nobody can see it, tell them fuck boys that they blind. Hey, tell the fuck
Yeah, so that song was chill as fuck. People are saying that they could roll up to it. People are saying that they could pole dance to it. Like I said earlier, I'm providing a link to all these songs that'll be in the comments at the end of the video. So if you want to roll up to it or pole dance to it, you'll have that ability. Man, I really dig the song. Again, coming from an engineer, it could be mixed better. A better mix would really make it stand out. They clearly used a sample that Kendrick used, which I couldn't tell from like the reactions coming up. I couldn't tell if people were like about it or not about it. At first, I was like, I don't know, but the fact that they didn't incorporate it throughout the whole thing, and it wasn't like the same beat, it wasn't like a knockoff or a ripoff. They just utilized it in a different way, and having that in there is like a familiar feeling to you. If you're a fan of hip hop, then I know you know that song, and I'm sure you like that song. So that'll catch the listener's ear, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I like it. And then that hooks them in more. On top of that, his voice sounded really dope on that beat, although it could be mixed better. Just saying. His voice fit with it really well. His delivery, his lines were all good. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a great song. I'm interested to hear what more he does and how much his style does or does not vary from that. I'll have to look into that a little bit later. But, yeah, I really like that song. That was, I believe, it's pronounced Deaux Slim, Deaux Slim. Dante Anderson submitted that. Again, links later. This next track is from one of my favorite artists in... Oh, this next track is from one of my favorite artists in Indianapolis. Willis, a.k.a. Will Clark, I believe. Willis. Dude, Willis does numbers on Spotify. If you guys haven't listened to any of his stuff on Spotify, go look. He does numbers over there. He produces himself, I believe. He records, mixes, and masters all of his stuff. And of all the people that I know that do everything themselves, he's one of the better ones. Like, coming from an engineer, I like his sound. He has a very clean sound, and I really like it. This is a new track that he put out very recently called When the Fire Starts. I know it's on Spotify. It was on my featured locals playlist last week or the week before, I think. Samples Stevie Ray Vaughan. I only know that because I watched his making of video, which you should go check out too. Deaux Slim was the last guy. Thank you, Dante. Deaux Slim. But this is Willis. Sorry. Email notifications.
If I die before I wake, then homie, I do my part. Middle finger to the devil when he punch my time card. In and out the nap, I leave 4,600 time marks. Rappers bout that action, but run as soon as the fire starts. They run as soon as the fire starts. Run as soon as the fire starts. 4,600, I'm doing my part. Cause bitch, I never fold up when the fire starts. Bitch, I'm from the net BTF, got foes up on both hands. Never threw a setup as a young man, never told the straps when I sag my pants low. But I still got in some jams though. Some shit could've ended like Rambo. But I stay solid and not get involved. And now I'm on track to get bands, ho. Now I ain't got no beef, but you can still catch my hands though. Ride through the city, I'm flossing, trying to get lost, ain't know where I can't go. Beyond the figures, the land, no. Austin, the park where I skated the hoop. Now I stay up in Chicago. Harrison Park is the view while I'm trying to get loot. Passion, I pass in my grave in the booth. Right while I'm riding the train to the loop. Realize I wasn't working as hard as I should be. Nothing more painful than truth. Holy fuck, I'm about to poof. Blow up like portable mattresses. Gonna look at all of my catalog, my life in analog. All that I captured, I practiced it. Woo. So save a parking spot and nap, I'm back in town. Let's celebrate a W and throw some cash around. I'm really with this rapping shit, homie, just ask around. And plus I keep it G and stay solid, I'm never backing down. If I die before I wake, then homie, I do my part. Middle finger to the devil when he punch my time card. In and out the nap, I leave 4,600 time marks. Rappers bout that action, but run as soon as the 5 starts. They run as soon as the 5 starts. Run as soon as the 5 starts. 4,600, I'm doing my part. Cause bitch, I never fold up when the 5 starts. I thought I was gonna make it home. Never mind that. I guess I just got caught on the road. Never mind that. Ain't nobody tell me where to go. Never mind that. I feel like my bones is growing old. Never mind that. I thought I was gonna make it home. Oh, I guess I just got caught on the road. Oh, ain't nobody tell me where to go. Oh, I feel like my bones is growing old. Cause this is about staying solid when facing that mental adversity, bruh. This is about the decision I made to say fuck going to university, bruh. Barely finished high school, I was confident that I knew my path. Just gotta follow that up with the cash, cause being broke is the flame under my ass. Prove myself right by collecting the bag. The fear I have is running up back, right in the place where I started is at. Becoming a man will be part of my past. Part of my past, becoming a man will be part of my past. Piano keys in my bloodstream and a microphone with my arteries in. If I die before I wake, then homie, I do my part. Middle finger to the devil when he punch my time card. In and out the nap, I leave 4,600 time marks. Rappers bout that action, but run as soon as the 5 starts. They run as soon as the 5 starts. Run as soon as the 5 starts. 4,600, I'm doing my part. Cause bitch, I never fold up when the 5 starts. They run as soon as the 5 starts. Run as soon as the 5 starts. 4,600, I'm doing my part. Cause bitch, I never fold up when the 5 starts.
Yeah, so that was Willis. Again, he's on Spotify. Go look him up, listen to his other stuff. Someone said the shit sliding. Yes, it is. He produced it. Delivery flawless. Yes, it is. Yeah, dude, I love that song. It vibes so hard, knowing that he did everything for it, from producing it to recording it to mixing it to mastering it to releasing it to writing it to performing it. All great. I love that track. I think Willis is a great artist. Oh, excuse me. Good things to note about it. I don't have anything bad to say about that track. Good things to note about it. You could hear how he switched up his flows. He did different rhyme schemes. He did different deliveries. He had the auto-tune part in there. He had tension. It cuts, drops. He those are all things that people should try to learn from, because that's what keeps you entertained in that song. There's no, between a great production, between a great beat, and the way that he switched things up and delivered it, and just the content of how, like, the chorus didn't sound the same delivery-wise as the verses, and even the verses were different, and then that auto-tune bridge was dope. Very good at songwriting, and that's part of what made that song so great, plus having a good mix. So yeah, definitely go check out Willis. I really like Willis. And all the good things I'm saying about this song isn't me dick riding. I think he's a great artist. I have no working relationship with him or know him at all. So don't think I'm just talking fire about this dude because of some other ulterior motive. I genuinely like this artist a lot. Ridley emailed me something unreleased. I love Ridley, so I don't have to listen to that. I believe up next I have, another one I don't know how to pronounce. It's either Young Saki or Seiki. Yungsaki. Give me 1 second. This is an email. Man, people sent me all types of stuff. Boom, here it is. I believe it's called Seiki, I guess. I don't know. If you're in here, let us know how to say your name. It's called Bruce Lee.
Konnichiwa. This for samurais only. Yeah, this for my samurais only. My chunny, my bushy, my niggas. Gang. Work the trap like retention at Bruce Lee. Smoking cherry blossom, cushion a loose leaf. Chop a brick out the pan, Jackie Chan. I got yams, I'm not from Japan. Drop a bomb on your hood like Shao Kahn. She sucked the soul out my dick, she say son. Make her sing high notes like Shaka Khan. Bitch, I got the force, I can know the Obi-Wan. Off the rip, I do kickflip with the bricks. Tony Hawk, you know I got it, bitch. I'm your sauce, I hope that you can taste it. 4 grams in the wood, I can't face it. I pull up in the temple with some bushy. I'm a gotta sipping sake, eating sushi. I never let my sword touch the floor. James Bond fresh sake, got pussy galore. I'm gone, I'm sauce, I'm sake. Wax on, wax off, Miyagi. Louis belt, purple belt, no karate. Corner with the shotty, I'm gon' catch the body. I'm gone, I'm sauce, I'm sake. Wax on, wax off, Miyagi. Louis belt, black belt, no karate. Corner with the shotty, I'm gon' catch the body. Hey, yeah, I'ma catch the bucks. She gon' catch the nut, beat that pussy with the chucks. On block, yeah, big rocks on my watch, yeah. On the block, my katana, that's my Glock, yeah. You can't see me, no, you so kitschy. I stay in the G code, not Da Vinci. I stay in Bushido mode, bitch, I'm rockin' Fendi. She just wanna free me, told her that's offended. Pause, I'm sauce, made a gear pull up, big boss. Shooting like revolver, I salute. Red corner plan, got a plan, and young Saki sound. We don't get no dams like your man, like a fucking hell. Kush smoke, tasting isolation, that's my meditation. Choppers blazing, but I keep on blazing. Life is so amazing, and my warriors don't play nice, I'm slayer. Take your bitch and contour and turn her to a geisha. I'm gone, I'm sauce, I'm sake. Wax on, wax off, Miyagi. Louis belt, purple belt, no karate. Corner with the shotty, I'm gon' catch the body. I'm gone, I'm sauce, I'm sake. Wax on, wax off, Miyagi. Louis belt, black belt, no karate. Corner with the shotty, I'm gon' catch the body.
Alright, yeah, it just plays out. So people think it's dope, they fuck with it. Chase says he thinks it's good for the style of song it was going for, but his lyrics weren't that creative. Sounds more thrown together instead of planned out. I think the first verse was really good, and that was meticulously planned out with all of the references. There were tons of references in there that played off each other that I thought were really cool. If you know the references that he mentioned. So I feel like he had the beat and he started writing and we got that first down and he had an idea for the song. And then it came to the hook and he had something that kind of worked. The hook wasn't bad. I felt like it was missing something. It was catchy, but it wasn't like, it didn't really catch me. The mixing was pretty decent, not too bad. Then the next verse, that to me, I agree with Chase, felt like it was kind of thrown together, not as planned out. And I thought that before Chase even said it. I was listening, I'm like, he's not doing any of the references that he was doing. He just feels like this sounds like something he wrote just to finish the song. And I know some artists struggle with that. They write verse 1 and it's dope. They have a concept, verse 1, boom, nail it. Verse 2, they're like, I don't know what to say anymore. That's kind of what this felt like. But yeah, he did kind of have like a Hobson sound on the hook a little bit. Almost reminded me of that new Hobson song off his new album, No Shame. The one about the massage, happy massage, whatever. Like that was like a corny song. I like Hobson for the most part, but that was a corny song. Anyway, this was less corny than that. So, first verse, really liked. Hook, kind of liked. Second verse, that was the weakest part to me. The second verse was weaker than the mixing, so, I mean, that's a plus, right? Yeah, so that, Saki, Bruce Lee, he sent that to me, so I don't know if it's out. I don't know if you can find it anywhere. I won't be able to provide you a link to that one, but yeah. This next one was submitted by Jeremy Cook. I don't know. It's a YouTube video. Oh, it's a Lil Pump Gucci Gang remix.
Hey, Gucci Gang remix.
I'm gonna watch the video too.
Bitch. Tired of being broke, I'm trying to change that. Waiting at the vending machine, I want my change back. And I remain there, solving artists that's trying to bring back the same rap and exchange. And I leave their brains flat. On the same track, you can't fly, even get close to where my plane's at. Feel like I wanna quit, cause I ain't got the cash to invest in my crib. And of course my ass is in debt, and my average at best. See, that's that motivation that I need. Told her patiently waiting, I'ma blow decisions out the water with every flow I'm blazing. Had to take a dip in the water, that's the Copenhagen. They can't float in a wave, and they wanna try to take the boat, but they ain't gotta sail it or sail it. So motherfuckers just save it. I ain't tryna backtrack. So that all I has man's name, another rapper that has a backpack full of smoke like a bad batch in a lab that started this shit. Got a target to hit. What the fuck you think I'm marking it with? What the fuck you think I'm marking it with? Why you think I'm back just to crack the frauds with this shit? With a vet, I'm a dog and I'm sick. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Watch what I do to brains. Talking all the shit we spin around like boomerang. Check what's in them, Mr. Venom. That's views from veins. It's what I do to maintain, and you can't hang. I don't gang bang, I'm a different breed. Here to make the system bleed. They talking funny like they miss a teeth when I'm gone. They could be missing me. Every time that the bass drops, take shots in battle with the cage lock. Here to tell you that your brakes up. Better hope that your brakes stop in the fast lane and you gotta face rocks. I ain't the bartender here to take shots. Jinging this bitch till I break blocks. Back to the lab, forget the hate. They talk more shit behind your back, but the orbit's face.
So, first of all, it was not what I was expecting going into it. When it started, I was real nervous about it. He came in and had a way better voice than I expected, and I liked the spin that he put on it. He didn't try to make it like Gucci Gang. He did his own thing on it, so I appreciate that. The mixing was pretty good. I like his voice, but like many of you are commenting and saying, he needs to find his flow, and he's offbeat at times. He's falling out of that pocket at times, but it sounds to me like if he keeps working on it and gets more, falls into the pocket, finds his flow, and stays on a little bit better, that he could put out some really cool stuff. Because he did something different than I expected. Maybe my expectations were different, which is why I liked it. I liked it, but I mean, he needs work. He's got the right idea, and I like his voice. Sometimes felt a bit forced, but I like what his voice is trying to be. So yeah, if you watch this, Jeremy Cook, I say just keep doing it, keep recording, keep writing, keep spitting, and take feedback like this seriously. That you're really close. Just practice finding your pocket better and staying in your pocket, and you can put out some dope stuff. Christian Harris, has yours gone yet? No, yours has not gone yet, Christian Harris. By the way, Will Clark, if you're in here, I did yours a little bit ago. Everybody loved it, obviously, because it's a great song. But yeah, so the next one is, I believe it's, all these rappers, I don't know how to say half their names. I'm assuming it's Like Ivy, L-Y-K Ivy. He sent me his project, and he told me to play Take It Back. So I'm going to go to his album. Let me pull up that track specifically. Take It Back, Take It Back. This is on SoundCloud.
Skill amazing, took a huge transformation. I grew up from a little nigga on the sidewalk pacing. The rocking shows, dissing hoes, shaking dreads, breaking necks. Traveling state to state, saw myself at this rate. Opportunity, what is it doing to me? Work with Mark Battles, DJ Noise, best believe. So my signs you can see, don't believe, wait and see. In Ohio tomorrow, Fort Wayne the next day. Peace of mind, what I'm really needing. My life looking like a 76 season. This is the reason my knuckles bleed. I'm on my knees, praying to God for a new beginning. That my struggle finish. Man, I'm tired of bitching. Shout out DJ Mix Kid. Cats ain't gonna be hella lit. Appreciate you. Fucking with the struggle, kid. Everybody so fucking blind. Keep asking why don't you shine? Just tell them it is not that time, please, nigga. I got mine. We hustling. No way then. We going in. Gotta go to pen. Yeah, I got a golden pen is addictive and I'm sure. And music's like a drug and I'm losing friends. Pockets empty, what is evident? Rent due, not this again. Guess I'm paying for my sins. Then they thought I was being the end. Then they asked the same fucking questions. My mind set on the same fucking lessons. My pen carries my sins, the irony, cause I write so holy. This devilish flow that the Lord bestowed me. I'm trying to be the rap god, the Bible is my leg book. Rap games, Grim Reaper, Lil Uzi, get your spirit took. Said I'm the shit with two bitches, two girls in one cup. They look so blank like that's what's up, but in reality that shit cut deep, cause now they don't know me, cause I ain't your hoe, me, I'm the young nigga of the century, I'm blessed with it like the angel sent for me, I claim to be a friend, but I'm looking at an enemy, it disappeared cause he knew you had that facial OG, yo, I'm just that nigga, keep getting that bigger. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I just really hope you're praying, cause we going Super Saiyan, cause we coming. Yeah, we coming. Yeah, we coming. I just really hope you praying, cause we coming. Yeah, we coming. Your nerves bad. You sick to your stomach. You fucked up from it. You don't know what to do. You ain't nothing but a hood booger. Yeah, it's you. You a bugaboo. Like what it do? Did I piss you off? Is you mad or no? I'm finna play games with your mind frame. Make you go insane. On your nerves like Charlemagne. It's the pain that fuels the flame. Shit's quick with the bang. Yeah, we coming. Yeah, we coming. Shit's quick with the bang. Yeah, we coming. Yeah, we coming.
Taylor.
I swear I'm that nigga, yeah. I swear I'm that nigga, yeah. Oh, I swear I'm that nigga, yeah. Shit, I am that nigga, yeah.
Yeah, to me it was so-so. It wasn't bad. Nothing really caught me, man. Yeah, Chase is pointing out something with this one like I did with another one where like the first verse was real strong and thought out and real like well written, but then as it went on, it kind of lost that momentum and it lost that eagerness, and it eventually just eventually lost my attention. Like I was listening, but it just I don't know. I think to me it was the delivery. If he like started out, if he kept the same lyrics for the second half but hyped it up in his delivery or did something crazy with his delivery, it would have caught my attention and I would have been back in. But it just slowly like I was like, okay, all right, because the beat didn't have a whole like nothing to it that really got me super into it. But it was an all right track. I would venture to guess that he might have a better one on this project. It sounds like he could do something really cool. I see a lot of like possibilities here, but nothing that was delivered on what I think it could be. But there's something there. I don't know if that was his best track though. I don't know. Who's the one who wanted me to play though? JMO B called Demolition.
We're here to put all that weak shit to rest.
I can already tell you I don't like the mix.
Dirt gang. The demolition. Let's go. Is you fucking with the kid? Is you really with the shit? Is you down like a doormat? Hey, I know shooters with the clips. I know dudes who killing shit, so I'm rolling with the whole pack. Hey, and I'm rolling off that evil and busting like they sleeves. They keep telling me to hold back. Hey, but I'm about to rage. Got my hand up on my dick. Tell the world they can blow that. Fuck you to the ones who said I couldn't do this, bitch. That's for real. I just kill everything I touch. I don't give two fucks about how you feel. Savage light, putting up a fight. Swing on sight, let them know the deal. Hold up, yeah, that's dirt gang, bitch. It's a cold world, so it's killer get killed. I turn up on them, damn, I'm wildin'. All the hoes you want, I'm curving those. an island, love the life that I live. You stuck in a place where no one goes. Just like Simon, your bitch undressed, and she did all the things that I told her to do. You know that I'm the best, let me get this on my chest. I know you fake, I'm exposing you. Raw shit, boss shit, posted up in the cut. My phone rings, that plug talk. He's in the city showing me love. See, I ain't about no new friends, I'm about that check and that's all. They gon' hear the shit, they gon' sign the kid, and my whole fucking team gon' ball. Now I'm back home, I'm back on. Killed every beat that I spat on. My team strong, so dream on. You mad as fuck that you can't, huh? It's JMOB, I'm winning. Put your hands up to the ceiling. You gonna have to respect the kid, I don't care if you don't feel the size. Oh yeah, it's Dirt Gang over everything. They ain't coming for me now. It's JMO, baby. Ah.
Hey, fuck you, Slim.
Yeah, it was a pretty dope song. It was a really cool video. I wish you could have seen it. I'll have a link to it later, obviously. Yeah, wasn't bad. The mix was really quiet, which was weird. Caught me off guard at first. But yeah, it was a pretty dope track. I enjoyed it. There's a couple times it felt like he fell off a little bit, but that's no big deal. I mean, it's a big deal, but it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't anything new. Yeah, I don't really have much to say else. Next is Trey 100. Song's called It Ain't Nothing. Sorry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Catch me in the club, I be going dumb. Pocket full of ones, got it out the mud. Niggas hating, but they bitches showing love. Black and Puerto Rican flowing through my blood. All my niggas thugging, I'm the hottest young and I don't get tired. Baby, it ain't nothing, asking for a feature. Need a couple hundred, get into the money phones. Nigga, what you need? Get into the money, yeah, that's all I need. Steady grinding hard, I don't get no sleep. I was doing bad, now I'm stacking cheese. I don't need nobody, got it out the street. Focus on the money, ain't got time for me. If he run up crazy, then I'm up to heat. Ain't nobody realer than my niggas. I be getting to them bands like it ain't nothing. Never fold, all I know is stay 100. These niggas hating, but they bitches really love it. Got it on my own, ain't nobody give me nothing. Nah, it ain't nothing. Hey, 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 nah, it ain't nothing. Hey, hey, 100. Hey, 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 cause I be getting to them bands like it ain't nothing. Never fold, all I know is stay 100. These niggas hating, but they bitches really love it. Got it on my own, ain't nobody give me nothing. 100. Stacking up them digits, money steady flipping, all I know is get it. I be steady thumbing on my road to riches. Fuck about these bitches playing, I'ma rip it, that's just how I'm going. Nobody ever listen, people steady switching, niggas in their feelings. So I said fuck them, lean, I be sipping when I'm ripping this. And bitches, they be tripping all over nothing. Word around, they wanna murder me. I be by myself, never 30 deep. I be chasing money, I don't work for free. Got a problem with me, then murk me. Ballin' hard with my team, yeah. Grind hard and stay green, yeah. Keep it G, I stay away from me, nigga. Ain't no being in between. I be getting to them bands like it ain't nothing. Never fold, all I know is stay 100. These niggas hating, but they bitches really love it. Got it on my own, ain't nobody give me nothing.
Sorry.
Nah, it ain't nothing. Hey, 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 nah, it ain't nothing. Hey, hey, 100. Hey, 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 cause I be getting to them bands like it ain't nothing. Never fold, all I know is stay 100. These niggas hating, but they bitches really love it. Got it on my own, ain't nobody give me nothing. 100.
Yeah, man, that was a dope song. Definitely sounds like a club song. I could hear that being played at like the first, like within the first hour of a club set. You know what I mean? Like it bangs. I don't know, man. I don't have anything bad about it. I could definitely jam out to it while I'm doing something. Chase, I've got like 9 songs, I think, until you. So I'm going, man. I'm trying not to talk too much about him. Next one is from Dude from Louisiana, uh, Britton Satcher, if I'm saying that right. 1 second, I gotta go to my email. Boom, boom, boom. It's called Ride by Britton Satcher, featuring Level and Easy the Mogul. The official drop date is November 28th. So here we go.
I need a bad bitch that'll ride. Keep it 100 with me, baby, don't lie. You know she gotta be free. You know do what I need. You know, baby, got her like getting high. I need a bad bitch that'll ride. Keep it 100 with me, baby, don't lie. You know she gotta be free. You know do what I need. You know, baby, got her like getting high. She got a blow like a small train. Your head in the propane. As in color love mine. So you gotta blow. Gotta be money when she still 30 on her hip. AR in my whip. Cock it back, burn. Body kinda funny, yeah. Yeah. She ain't scared to die, yeah. Got it like Bonnie Clyde, yeah. Baby, you know you meet all my description. Baby, come on and get with me. Need a bad bitch that'll ride. Keep it 100 with me, baby, don't lie. You know she gotta be free. You know do what I need. You know, baby, got her like getting high. I need a bad bitch that'll ride. Keep it 100 with me, baby, don't lie. You know she gotta be free. You know do what I need. You know, baby, got her like getting high.
Hey, I need a bad bitch to keep it 100 with me. And if you down to ride, you can blow this money with me. Shit, fuck with me. You fucking with me? And all I wanna know is you coming with me. And I got my bag right. I don't never act right. Never live that fast life. And I'm shining like a flashlight. Turn around for me, baby. Show me what that ass like. So, baby, what the deal is? I just wanna stick it where your real bills. You want a real nigga? Well, I'm the real deal. Yes, indeed. Let me tell you what I need.
I need a bad bitch that'll ride. Keep it 100 with me, baby, don't lie. You know she gotta be free. You know do what I need. You know, baby, got her like getting high. I need a bad bitch that'll ride. Keep it 100 with me, baby, don't lie. You know she gotta be free. You know do what I need. You know, baby, got her like getting high.
Popping off the jet, popping so I flex. Fuck about your ex, you rockin' with the best. Hot, digging it. Digging deep till you tap out. Girl, your pussy so dope. Your crib gotta be the crack house. You my baddie, you gon' ride or die for me. Take them trips for shopping sprees. It ain't shit, fuck after me. We spending money like we got a printer. Roll up a dub. I got a winner, that pussy my dinner. I love the Vienna. Beat it up low, leaving the engine. Them boys in your DM want mines. But they won't never do you like I. Eat that pussy, wake you up with a surprise. Scoop you up in my new whip like what's the vibe?
I need a bad bitch that'll ride. Keep it 100 with me, baby, don't lie. You know she gotta be free. You know do what I need. You know, baby, got her like getting high. I need a bad bitch that'll ride. Keep it 100 with me, baby, don't lie. You know she gotta be free. You know do what I need. You know, baby, got her like getting high.
Yeah, dude, that was a really dope song. That hook is super infectious. I like the differences between all the voices. The features were a great idea. They fit well. The first verse, second verse were a bit better than the third. Excuse me. But overall, I really vibed out to it. It's a good song, man. It's a good song. Definitely have to check this guy out. That drops November 28th. Britton Satcher. So look out for that, dude. I really like that song. I really like that hook a lot. Christian Harris, if you're still here, because you commented earlier, this is you. What? Siri, shut up. Clova Harris. Come Up Time.
Big thing champion. How about it all like phantom? Where is the reservoir? I feel it like Santa. It's the come up time. It's the come up time. We got these cups in the air. We got this smoke in the sky. You're about to know our name. How about these all gold chain? It's the come up time. So go on and pose for the frame. When it's a come up, be up at the top. Moving with squad to go back for the lot. System is throbbing and shake the whole block. How come they let they tell me what they think that it is when it's not? Quickest way to make me wonder, go ahead and break it off. Quit playing, turn your PlayStation off. Pay to the max, get paid vacation off. Even on vacay, I'll still be on next stage and that's even more. Pay straight to the bars. Bars, on bars, never ending infinity. Oh my fucking gosh, friend of me cause you ran into me. How I'm not gonna rise, now you're talking like a kin to me cause I'm finna be smoking up a check while Post Malone backstage and then another one when I'm on. I'm trying to be on the battle, imagine you're taking one of them bad chicks to your home, to your shows, and your tours, to your stone, to your throat, to your bone, to your own song, I be all in my grinding, I be all in her mind, she support what I do, so we find all the time, she ain't never trying to fight, everything gon' be alright, I'm trying to describe what I like, nah, I ain't trying to tie down, there's a party tonight, you can head over right now, we can head the time of our life, when the night over, we'll put it head in, then he probably head out, ayy, big thing champion, bezel look a lane, hop out of the all-white phantom, where it's a reservoir, feeling like Santa, hit the come up time, hit the come up time, we blowing smoke in the air, we got these cups in the sky, y'all about to know our name, how about these all gold chains, it's the come up time, so go on and pose for the frame, yeah, I'm feeling door off the hinges, you wanna experiment, I stand icy, that's cold, or fresh like I'm spearmint, you ain't that for this shit that you standing on clearance, you ain't done all, I'm floating, aroma impotent, I'm cheap and it's easy like A+, I'm dangerous. Little dicky with these punchlines, the parent get a little tricky, icky, picky, chimney, turn it with the felly off. Harris good to see the favorites, Ozzy good to see sharing, glares to my heart, barely staring. I'm gonna get a degree, then probably start up a label and call it OGs, like OG-double-E-Z. I have my own clothing, I've been using so many mainstream flows, you just not know that it's me. I thought about getting some dreads, or maybe some gold in my teeth. I've been told that I'm all that you need, it's the G-Pen all day, son. Creep to see how much I'm making on that Khalifa game, blowing O's. That's what I see on my statement, homie. This is entertainment, rolling green up in the greenhouse, pouring lean up in my double cup. Bro, methods ain't play it part 3 now. Got this party jumping like double dutch. Watch this, quit tripping. They telling you all that I'm finna get it, and I got my mic tatted right here. Like shit you might hear, fire, don't get it twisted. Rolling like a ripstick, not a 6 grip. Get a rip, get like a chick flick scripted. Big dang champion. Bezel like a lane, about it all, white phantom, where is the reservoir, feeling like Santa, hit the come up time, hit the come up time, we're blowing smoke in the air, we got these cups in the sky, y'all about to know our name, how about these all gold chains, man, we on cloud 9, posted up for the frame, yeah.
Okay, so he made sure he mentioned that he's not an engineer, so for me to understand that, and so for that reason, I'll give him a benefit of the doubt because, again, my first comment was going to be like, the vocals just need a better mix. But he said he's not an engineer, so no shade against that. I feel you. You're doing what you can. If you need a better mix, though, I'm here for you. Anyway, the thing I like about that the most is I feel like this dude has a very interesting voice. It almost reminds me of Pressa, who is a Toronto artist. I don't know. There's something about that voice that I like. It's different, it's interesting, and it stands out to me. And it's like it's kind of quirky. It's interesting. I like his voice. There were that song like had peaks and valleys to me where there were some times where he just like rolled off and did like these quick, fast rhymes that felt really written out and really like they were delivered well and they were really interesting and really cool and really caught my attention. But then there were other times where it felt like he was just doing something to fill some space. I feel like this dude wants to write more than he needs to. By that I mean, like, you don't be afraid to have more repetition in there, especially if you're going to bust out and do some of that double time rapping that you did. Again, you have a really cool voice, and there were times in there where you had really interesting delivery, and if you capitalize on that and make that a thing, that'll draw people in. Because, I mean, that was the first thing I noticed was that, like, I don't know, I'm talking a lot about your voice, but you have the ability to have really good delivery, so keep tweaking with that. And the hook needed a little bit of work. You had, like, the idea, but it didn't have the energy that would really make it stick. But yeah, I would say be creative with that voice. It's a really interesting voice, and you can do really cool things with that. Let's see. Chris Holt. It's called Hallelujah, produced by Let That Boy Cook.
Screaming hallelujah, swear she think I'm heaven sent. I done lost it all, but I've been ballin' ever since. I know you pussies hatin', swear that shit so evident. I hear them bitches talking, but they so irrelevant. She screaming hallelujah, screaming hallelujah. She screaming hallelujah, screaming hallelujah. She screaming hallelujah, swear she think I'm heaven sent. I done lost it all, but I've been ballin' ever since. Just a couple white boys from round the way. You can call me Kevin Love, I'm making plays. Now I'm feeling like the illest in the state. Better tell them bitches get up out my lane. Hold up, swerve, dragging my neck through the dirt. A bad bitch is riding my dick in reverse. Oh shit, he's colder than December 1st. That's why we keeping it family first. Look at the lesson we've learned. Whoa, look at the bridges we burned. Whoa, forever we keeping it turned. Whoa, blessings on blessings we've earned. Go. She screaming hallelujah, swear she think I'm heaven sent. I done lost it all, but I've been ballin' ever since. I know you pussies hatin', swear that shit so evident. I hear them bitches talking, but they so irrelevant. She screaming hallelujah, screaming hallelujah. She screaming hallelujah, screaming hallelujah. She screaming hallelujah, swear she think I'm heaven sent. I done lost it all, but I've been ballin' ever since. Yeah, yeah, pull up when you call. Yeah, yeah, I just want it all. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna ball. Yeah, yeah, just like John Wall. Playing for the championship, hold up. Hear them haters talking shit, hold up. Now it's time to make a flip, hold up. Burn the tires in the whip, hold up. Millions in a bank account. Hundreds as a paper route. Fuck the bullshit, I'ma cut it out. It's family first till I'm in the ground. She screaming hallelujah, swear she think I'm heaven sent. I done lost it all, but I've been ballin' ever since. I know you pussies hatin', swear that shit so evident. I hear them bitches talking, but they so irrelevant. She screaming hallelujah, screaming hallelujah. She screaming hallelujah, screaming hallelujah. She screaming hallelujah, swear she think I'm heaven sent. I done lost it all, but I've been ballin' ever since.
Yo, man, that was a solid track. That hook really got me. By the second time the hook came in, I knew the melody, and it was, I don't know, it was catchy. Verses were pretty dope. It was mixed well. I don't know if I really like that bridge, that like auto-tuned out bridge that much. But yeah, I mean, I fuck with that song. That's a pretty dope song. That was it's on Royal Family Forever. That I forget who that was sent to me. Chris Holt sent that to me. Next one is Era Mundo, called Depression. Ooh.
Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Will someone please help me? 'Cause I don't know what to do. I'm so lost up in this world. Forever. I don't really know what to do. This pressure's killing me slowly. Like, what the fuck do I do? I'm just feeling so fucking empty. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't really know what to do no more. Someone please help me. I need your help to save my soul. I need your help to save my soul, 'cause I'm feeling really gone right now. Depression getting to me so hard right now. Tell me what the fuck to do right now. Whatever makes me feel better, I'll do, 'cause I really don't know what to do. I need someone to talk to, someone to open up to. Who wants to be my superhero? Will someone just help me, please? Is it normal to cry till you sleep? Surrounded by people, but no one sees
wrong
me.
way. So the mix is bothering me. It's really sibilant. It's really bright, and I had to comment on it. This is one of those tracks that, like, with the right mix, could have a big impact and a bit of vocal tuning, because I see what he's going for, but he's not as strong of a singer.
I'll be gone forever to make your life better. So empty inside, I just wanna end it all, I just wanna die. No one fucking loves me, so I should just die. I'll be gone forever to make your life better.
This song makes me sad.
Yeah, it's like being sad almost all the time. And sometimes when you're depressed, you can't ask for help or think straight, you know. And sometimes people, when they're depressed, they might try to hurt themselves because they're not really sure what to do.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's a depressing ass song. But that could be, helpful for some people, but in order to have that impact that it needs, it needs a better mix, and it needs some vocal tuning. But I get what he's going for. It just needs some technical work. And it could be pretty decent. Ivy, I did play it quite a while ago. But yeah, really, it does need a lot of work. He clearly has, the Depression was the title, but I didn't expect it to get that sad. Like, it put me down a little bit. But yeah, the writing does need work. But I feel like he has something he wants to get out, and he has like a message, and I feel like he may want to help people through it. I see the potential of like the sound that he wants to go for and like what he wants to do. It just needs a lot of technical work in terms of like writing and mixing and whatnot. So if you watch this, dude, keep working on it. Look to see your message get out there. Okay, Trigger for the win. Trigger for the win. So first of all, I want to point out that this was sent to me from the CEO of Rough Art Productions, and they sent me a very professional email. They basically sent me an EPK, an electronic press kit, but without the imagery and fanciness, just like as a basic email. So number one, shout out and kudos to the dude that manages this guy, because he made it real nice. He's got a song called Porn, the clean version, and a song called Change featuring Sylvano Thomas. And I don't know which one I want to play, because I'm only going to play one. and I kind of want to play the porn one, but it I don't know. It's clean though. Ah, fuck it. I'm playing the porn one. Oh. Let's see where this goes. Got me interested. Longest intro ever.
I've been out here cooling on my own. Gone ain't come through, baby, anymore. And if she busy, she gon' hit me on the phone. She gon' let me watch it like it's porn. I'ma have to even at the score. I'm losing and I'm looking at the board. I wish that I could tell you what it's for. Yeah, she gon' make a nigga unemployed. Cause my FaceTime gon' wild. I got my Skype looking all crazy. And this bass slide on my mind ain't no hype, can't phase me. This HD in my screen here making the one have a baby. It said play me in the text, said what's next, that shit wavy. I need that chance to that hoe. Cause I don't need no lease, can you make it clamp back in that hoe? Said you was free, yeah. I've been out here cooling on my own. Don't come through, baby, anymore. If she busy, she gon' hit me on the phone. She gon' let me watch it like it's porn. Yeah, I've been out here cooling on my own. Don't come through, baby, anymore. And if she busy, she gon' hit me on the phone. She gon' let me watch it like it's porn. Yeah.
Okay, that probably just plays out. There's only 30 seconds left. I think it plays out. Chase said is the White Weekend. That's really funny. First of all, engineer side of me first. The beat is like super compressed and although I like the vocal effect, it was a bit much. But because the beat was so compressed, it felt really tight and small and didn't really have much bass. Like I've got a subwoofer and that had like no bass to it. So I think with like if it wasn't so compressed and you let those vocals open up some more and weren't so affected and processed the way they were, that song would like hit and just like really vibe out. 'Cause it's like a cool song, but I feel again the technical aspects in terms of mixing it is holding it back. 'Cause it was a cool song. Definitely vibed out. And I like it, but I would have probably loved it if the mix was more intense or wasn't so compressed down into a little thing. But again, I do want to shout out that his manager, I believe it's his manager, sent me a very like professional email. Rough Art Productions, RUFF Art Productions. So, shout out to them for having their shit together. I feel like keep working on it. Like, Ivy, yes, you will be able to go back and listen to the feedback. And I will also be providing links to almost all the songs. I'll provide links to all the songs that people submitted via link, but I can't share any of the songs that people sent to me via email. Okay. We're already 120 into it. We've got a few left. This one's Rhetoric. This is featuring Brandon Jones. I believe Brandon Jones produced something I played earlier. It's called The Mode. Oh, it is produced by Brandon Jones. Another one. That's cool.
The mode of madness, the motion you've been trapped in, emotions you have tapped in. Inside a bottle, the message is kinda hollow. Resurface to show your purpose. The deadliest bite to swallow. Depressive thoughts when your pride's low. And survival is riding on the coattail of dependencies to substances, rendering both your eyes closed. Your blindfold is a pile of flesh, split into 5 sections, supplied from your chest. So listen to your heart to find what comes next. See, there's a wire of regret, and it's tied to your neck. Yeah, focused on time wasted, not time that is left. Yeah, notice the fine pavement as your eyes meet the steps. The stairway to heaven on the highway to death. Then you're reminded of this. We think we solely suffer. Really, it's no one doesn't. Make no assumptions, because the next man smiling might not have known his mother. But he seeks comfort in silence just to show another. That's just the motor's number. That's just the motor madness. It keeps us going backwards. You try to hold back the skin, it fills your bones with sadness. You try to count all your sins, you just don't know the math. It's the moan, the moan, that's just the motor madness. It keeps us going backwards. You try to hold back the skin, it fills your bones with sadness. You try to count all your sins, you just don't know the math. It's the moan, the moan, breaking the silence of peace. Thoughts of a loss and what it cost you. Did you sign your receipt? Did you say your goodbyes? Did you have time just to grieve? Was this the straw that broke the camel's back, extinguishing desire to breathe? I lost my grandmother last year, so now I ain't have tears. So high I was half here. When running from your problems, they just skip to the last gear. Then end up in front of you. Michael Myers met Jason and all your evils confronted you. They were eager to punish you, made you eat out their muddy hands. Steady putting you down just to give them the upper hand. Inserted a tapeworm, they were taking your hunger, man. Then they posted up bogus signs to lead you away from your clan. Our mind is a weapon, sometimes we use it against ourselves. If I am confessing, should I use music to tip the scales in favor of fairy tales? Or so it would seem, with so many dreams, the line between reality is barely there. But that's just the motor madness, it keeps us going backwards. You try to pull back the skin, it fills your bones with sadness. You try to count all your sins, you just don't know the math. It's the moan, the moan, that's just the motor madness. It keeps us going backwards. You try to pull back the skin, it fills your bones with sadness. You try to count all your sins, you just don't know the math. It's the moan, the moan.
I tried to kill myself in 2013. What the fuck does that mean? I'm just chasing a dream, letting my heroes in the sky know I won't be taken down. Soldiers around me, shoulder to shoulder, holding me down. See, that's a gift and a curse. I think we all a bit of both. Bitter pill to swallow when your hollow thoughts begin to show. Used to hate so deeply, now I'm hearing the deceased speak to me. I know that sounds bleak, hoping I find peace. Until you find somebody you love suffer, saw your sanity go asunder. Could you ever feel me? Behind these headphones and the mic is the real me. Life can keep on trying, but today it kill me. Profit off of my pain. What I have to gain is the love. Though I don't believe in prayer, you can stretch your hands above and pray that you don't pull a 187 tonight. Life goes on without me, no choice but to fight. This is the moment.
That's just the motor madness. It keeps us going backwards. You try to pull back.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's just the hook again. So first of all, this dude's voice is really cool. His delivery is really cool. Definitely, these guys are lyricists. Some old school type of like traditional hip hop. So for that, I really liked it. The beat also really dope. But like someone else mentioned, and I'll mention it too, he wasn't like, he didn't fit in the pocket. It wasn't that he was like, I mean, he wasn't totally off beat, but he wasn't writing the beat. He was just delivering over the beat. And sometimes he fell into the pocket, but it was like he was jumping in and out of the pocket. He wasn't writing the beat. But you kind of want to give it the benefit of the doubt because, like, his lyricism and his flows and his rhymes are all good. So, but then, like, when it gets to Brandon Jones' part and he's actually writing the beat, it, like, that catches you more, and that's when you start. Because it's hard to, like, vibe and bob your head to the song when the lyrics are making you, like, not on, so I can't hit my head on the snare because his thing. So I feel like if this dude, if Rhetoric found that pocket and held in that pocket, but kept his lyricism and his delivery and everything, it would be fucking tight. But right now it's just really good. Could be great, but right now it's just really good. Find that pocket, man. Find that pocket and ride that beat, and you really got something. We got a couple left before I hit up. So this is the last one on my list, and then I can get to submissions that were like given in comments and email and stuff. YT, like YT, Wild Fantasies, featuring Trey Keys and TJ.
Really made.
This sounds pleasant. We'll see where it goes.
Higher end shit, everything marvelous. Lean is what I said, get it by the cart. She sucking on me like a man. Yeah, I'm fresh, I must admit. Get aired out like a vent. Running up money, I spend it.
I just want you on my bed. I want the keys to the race. Fuck all them foreign bras. I want the foreign car. I need the keys to the bank. I want the code to the safe. I need a house in the hills. I need a house in the lake.
Shower me down in blue faces. I prefer my liquor, no chaser. She been in bed like the Matrix. I spend my time paper chasing. I spend my time paper chasing. Grind hard, I need a vacation. Wake up, get to work, gotta have it. Slip up on your ass like a magnet. Ain't about your funds and I'm lugging. If push come to shove, then we bustin'. Rush up on you, man, you won't see me coming. Pull up and I'm blind like I'm Johnson. Need some smoke that wasn't grown in the country. Get it right off of the bone. Deep in, better flow. Eating good with a cold. My life, that's goals. High life, high hole. Who are you? We don't know, but we know how that shit go. I run it up, check my vertical. Pay with my money, that's personal. Play with my money at your cervical. I ball, I feel like Irvin, curving. Lame hoes, I ain't worthy. I'm the one and that's certain.
Higher end shit, everything marvelous. Lean is what I said, get it by the cart. She sucking on me like a man. Yeah, I'm fresh, I must admit. Get aired out like a vent. Running up money, I spend it.
I just want you on my bed. I want the keys to the race. Fuck all them foreign bras. I want the foreign car. I need the keys to the bank. I want the code to the safe. I need a house in the hills. I need a house in the lake. I need a house in the hills. I need a house on the lake. I wanna smoke on this Mary, and I wanna chill with my babe. I wanna ball like the NBA. I'm talking to NBA. Niggas be acting fake. I don't care anyway. Now watch me go grind like a Chevy. My pockets getting too heavy, but I drive across it 200, and I might just pull up on shawty. I might just do me some naughty. I might just hit it like Rocky. I might just cut me a pound, break it bitch down and share it with everybody.
Higher end shit, everything marvelous. Lean is what I said, get it by the cart. She sucking on me like a man. Yeah, I'm fresh, I must admit. Get aired out like a vent. Running up money, I spend it.
I just want you on my bed. I want the keys to the race. Fuck all them foreign bras. I want the foreign car. I need the keys to the bank. I want the code to the safe. I need a house in the hills. I need a house in the lake.
Oh, don't. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean that song was cool. Like, someone said it feels like they had heard it, like they've heard it before, like it was nothing new. But like the mix was pretty good. It was a good feeling. Deliveries were cool. All like the features. Excuse me, the features fit well on it. I enjoyed it. I would probably play it again. But not to like really jam out. Just something to like. If I just want to sit and chill and like, you know what, that sounds like the song that I would play if I wanted to sit here and like draw or something and like wanted to be in a good mood. I'd play that track. Also, the dude that, I believe it's his song, that commented the link to his song while I was playing it, that's a man that knows what he's doing. That's what you got to do. I recommend while I'm playing your song, you put a link so that people that like your song have your link. Although I am providing you all the links to the songs at the end. That is a very good way to go about it. Okay, so that was the last of all the submissions from like earlier in the day. So now, I've got, oh my god, I've got so many in here, guys. Let's see, Young Skrilla sent me one. I think that's the dude that keeps asking too. Is Young Skrilla? Do you want me to play your song if you're here? What's the email on this? Sean Capone. Sorry if I told your name and I shouldn't have. What was it? Wise Booking. Wise King Booking. I'm looking for it. Okay, there he is. Young Skrilla. Boom. Loaded. Here we go. It's got download. Okay. Boom. Young Skrilla, loaded. Ooh.
I'm the owner. Came up and pushing, came with the gasoline pimp and hoes toting the chopper. Really though, Skrilla playing, man, you cross me, I'ma bust your shit and leaving it slide. He and his feelings cause she chose up. I'm that nigga and they know it. Soon as it hits the scene, they throwing loaded. Vacuum seal cause it's potent. What you know about them dead presidents stacking chips and really getting the bank. Catch me in the kitchen, pitching and flipping and whipping dough around this bitch like it's a bakery. 100 shots for my haters, they know it. I ain't tripping, I'm winning, they know it. Taking over that order, keep the bank loaded, cause the money important. Roll the tuss and keep them loaded. Run up on me and get ugly. All black with the scully. Spray the scene, leave it bloody. Choppers on me, they loaded. Popping pills and they loaded. Sipping, drinking, I'm loaded. Pockets bulging, they loaded. Roll the tuss and keep them muddy. Run up on me and get ugly. All black with the scully. Spray the scene, leave it bloody. Choppers on me, they loaded. From the trash to the slum, all about a bag on the lawn with a ton. I'm a heavyweight, put a nigga on the scale. Then bust him down just like you do a bear. Pure A1 plug, got him in the air. Put him on wings, yeah, I caught it in the mail. 9 to 3, got me choking. Your bitch choosing, ass poking. Down north in my head with the oil in my cup, run over. Feel like I've been here too many times. My life like a movie, no scripted line. I swear I could make it up if I tried. It's loaded, you thinking about switching sides. Two for flinching right between your eyes.
Sorry.
You is not loaded, don't come around. Counting Franklin's no Aretha. Blowing reefer like it's legal. Pouring O's by the liter. Pockets bulging, can you keep up? Hustle mania, this the sequel. Loaded. Roll a tuss and keep it muddy. Run up on me and get ugly. All black with the scully. Spray the scene, leave it bloody. Choppers on me, they loaded. Popping pills and they loaded. Sipping, drinking, I'm loaded. Pockets bulging, they loaded.
Dude, that was a dope song, man. That shit got me. That shit was lit. That got me pumped up. I like that song a lot, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna be, just because I want to give criticism, I'm gonna be super duper picky. But there was a few things in editing from an engineer standpoint that I think could have been a little bit better. I think there was like a drop, and then when the beat came back in, the editing on the clip coming back in wasn't very good, so something was like a little bit off there. And then at the end, when you just had just the vocals for the hook, first of all, great idea. I love that you did that. I like it a lot. But as it dipped out and back in, like in between the phrases, I could hear the headphone bleed. But that's me being super picky, because that was a dope-ass song. That was a dope song. Okay. I gotta play Chase's song, if I can find it. Where, did you email it to me, dude? Chase, did you email it? Oh, wait. No, yeah, Chase, did you email it to me, or did you link it? If you sent me a link, comment it again real quick. Chaos, I got yours loaded up and ready. I gotta do, like, 1 or 2 more before I get to yours, though, just because that's only fair to the people that have been waiting for a super long time for me to play their stuff. Yeah. Because I'm looking... Oh, let's see. Oh, I found the... Oh, no, that wasn't the one. BZ. BZ emailed me one. Oh, I see BZ's. Alright, Chase, you got like a very, very limited amount of time before I play the next one. Will, Trash Panda, I definitely have yours in here. I see it. Yeah, Chase, Dave, I played yours first. Yours is at the very, very beginning. So after I finish this video, you can go back and listen to it. It was the very first one I did and gave you some feedback on it. Alright, Chase, I don't know which is yours, and I need you to either tell me very soon or I'm going to play a different one. I'm looking Jay Israel. Why? Okay, here we go. There it is. Give me 1 second, you guys. I told Chase I would play this for him, so I have to do that. Because I'm a man of my word. I will make you all wait to do what I told this man that I would do. He's been engaging and commenting and contributing this whole time, and he left and he even came back, so it's only fair that I play his song, and I feel like I should do it because he's here and I want to give him feedback. And yeah, so here we go.
Watch I go get to this money. Watch I go get to this money. Watch I go get to this money. Watch I go get to the money. Watch I go get to the money. Watch I go straight to the money. I'm about them 50s and 100s. You hating, I'm counting this money. Got there with me some coming. I'm thumbing. A young nigga made it to something. A young nigga made it off young. Watch I go get to the money. Watch I go straight to the money. I'm about them 50s and 100s. You hating, I'm counting this money. Got there with me some coming. I'm thumbing. A young nigga made it to something. A young nigga made it off young. I'm up in LA, shout out Compton. They mad that I'm getting money. They mad, but I think it's funny. They mad, I'm counting this money. I'm guard, got pulled by my tummy. I'm smart, but bitch ain't no dummy. You ass, I call you a donkey. I pass, I love that shit funky. Money coming like some bunnies. I'm bouncing, I'm balling, I'm dunking. Power forward like I'm dunking. Fans turn cause I'm jumping. On point like I'm Chauncey. I'm tired of wanna auntie. R.I.P. Crocodile Dundee. If you hate, get some money. My gun sing like a shanty. My name ring like it's money. Little nigga, you a dummy. My little niggas be on dummy. Ride in with some money. Ride in with your honey. Ride in with my homies. What's 2K, got it on me. Watch I go get to the money. Watch I go straight to the money. I'm out them 50s and 100s. You hating, I'm counting this money. Got there with me some coming. I'm thumbing. A young nigga made it to something. A young nigga made it off young. Watch I go get to the money. Watch I go straight to the money. I'm out them 50s and 100s. You hating, I'm counting this money. Got there with me some coming. I'm thumbing. A young nigga made it to something. A young nigga made it off young.
Hey, I gotta get to them bands. Run it up, do it again. Know that we coming to win. 30 on me, up on jam. Know I'm the shit. I might be fucking your bitch. Pull up, hop out with a stick. I'm with the shit. Boy, you know I'm legit. All these hundreds ain't rent. I gotta get to the money. Hold for real money. Bitch, I came with ugly. Don't you trust nobody? Do a hit, John Gotti. All this ice ain't hockey. Pull off in the Audi. Shooters get you in the lobby. Have you ever seen a body? That's the shit that hot me. Call bro, know it got me. I ain't never been a bitch. Been a rap, been broke before. I ain't going back. See some people fold. I ain't cut like that. I be going in. Yeah, they notice that. Yeah, they notice that. I be going in. Yeah, they notice that. Counting all these stacks, I can't do the math. What you think of that? Hey, I gotta stay on my shit. Got this big pull on my hip. Run up you flip. Boy, I shoot, never miss. Standing clips with the grip. 100 shots in the tag. Money, power, respect. Bullets in through the vest. In the game, made a mess. Smoking blunts for the stress. Diamonds all on my neck. Couple grams made a stretch. Now I just count up a check. count up a check. Gang. They know I just flex. Know I'm up next.
Okay, engineer criticism first. I really like how the ad-libs were treated throughout the whole thing. The feature verse at the end was clearly recorded and even sounds like it was even mixed like somewhere else. So like that threw me off. All around a pretty chill song. It doesn't have the thing that's connect. I feel like the hook was really like the hook has potential, but like with a more R&B style, like almost more sung or something, it could have been more powerful. I would like to hear more change-ups in the flow and the delivery. But overall, not a bad song. Like I see good things as these guys progress. But yeah, that was Chase Diamond's submission. Okay. Let me see here, guys. I'm trying to find this dude that so yeah, he said the sound changed, but that was just because the mixing of those vocals changed. I don't know what. Jay Israel wants me to play a song, and I'm looking for it, but I don't see it. I'm looking for that, but I don't see it. Oh, Wise King Booking at Gmail. Found it. Okay. Your name was not the same when you didn't have any text, so I couldn't find it. I found it, though, guys. Another Day, Wickedness, produced by Truey Lewis.
Hey. What's up? What's up? Every morning I wake up. I feel good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wickedness always.
Thriller vocal.
They're crazy. Awake, I think, and hope to see a light of day. But wickedness lies and waits. Awake and think and hope to see a light of day. But wickedness lies and waits, so I stand and pray. Yo, I go my heart a lot, so my feelings show a lot. Whether I love you or not, cause I fight hate every day. The best friend can be a snake. You give and they take. So far, who can relate? Where's that paranoia mind state? Hands standing on your skin. You trying to comprehend. What's this feeling you feel? Is this even real? I'm trying to take this to another level, but a simple mind can't be comprehend the wilds of the devil bait. Awake, I think, and hope to see a light of day. Always out lies and ways. That's why I stand and pray. Never know when your last call coming, man. Just gotta be thankful for the day you live. When there's something good, there's something bad, you know what I'm saying? That's why I think and hope to see a light of day. You know what I mean? Hey, first thing I do, thank the Lord for getting me through. Get up, wash up, bust a couple moves, get breakfast. I don't really need food. My meal comes when it comes. I can't force none, so I even try to. Nowadays it's cool to be rude. And put yourself on the pedestal. Now you feeling incredible. Hold up, though. But your ignorance is your downfall, and that's inevitable. So basically, you still a regular after all. See, I am just a guy who seeks in the Most High, but only the strong survive, and that's no AI. There's always gonna be a battle where you're gonna lose sometimes, but don't let them trap you. Fight to get free. I'm not here to preach, but here to speak to the meek who in these streets gather the lost sheep, doing the will of the Creator, who wrote our behavior from the beginning to the end, like my about 1992 whenever we're out. Yeah. Awake, I think, and hope to see a lighter day. Yeah. But wickedness always outlies a way. That's why I stand and pray. I hope to see a lighter day. But wickedness always lies in wait. Gotta get from it. Wickedness. Our lives and ways, I hope to pray and see a lighter.
Okay, so I think that your concept is dope. I see what you're going for. What I suggest for you is find yourself an engineer and producer, and I don't mean producer and beat maker. I mean a producer in the traditional sense of someone that can help you bring your vision to life, but a producer / engineer that can help tune those vocals, because like the stuff that you wanted to do that was more like melodic and held out is like, I see what you're going for, but it needs tuned so it hits the ear right. A lot of it, like, I don't think you were trying to like pop like on the beat. You were like trying to float, like glide and like soar over it. So I think like I see a lot of vision in what you're going for, but I feel like you need that guy, that person that can make certain things sound the way that they need to sound to fit the sound that you're looking for. I use the word sound like 50 times. But yeah, that was a dope beat, first of all. But yeah, I like what you're going for. It's not that the vocal mix was bad. It's just that, like, it sounds clean, but it needs work to give you the sound that you're looking for. Because I feel like I can hear the sound that you're looking for, but there's technical aspects that could be done to make that reach that mark. Yeah, that was it. Okay. When I find them, I'll send more, and thanks, I'm open to features and networking. Also, I'm here for your mixing needs, bro. I'm here for your mixing needs. And engineering, if I don't know if you're close to me, but let me know. Okay. Distinct, you're up next, dude. You want Oceans? Got it. This is Distinct Oceans, produced by Q. Dope cover art, by the way.
Steady moving. I just been counting days. Motions, steady moving. I just been counting days. Oceans, steady grooving. Feeling so caught in the waves. Motions, steady moving. Feeling so stuck in my ways. I just been stuck in a wave. I just been counting days. Motions, steady moving. I just been counting days. Oceans, steady grooving. Feeling so caught in the waves. Motions, steady moving. Feeling so stuck in my ways. I just been stuck in a wave. I just been counting days. Say so, scratch that was my halo. Feel it dead on earth. For the peso, every day for the peso. Till my head don't hurt. Fuck, lay low. Every day gotta lay low. All I taste is dirt. Gotta get my face up out the dirt. Gotta know my place and earn my word. I'm my richest when I write a verse. I'm my sickest when I'm in a hurt. But I'm not dead, so I take my voice instead. Power in the voice I spread it like bread to the gym. Every step I take is for the fam. Never even seen 100 grand. Just trying to figure out just who I am. But every day I'm just motions, steady moving. I just been counting the days. Oceans, steady grooving. Feeling so caught in the waves. Motions, steady moving. Feeling so stuck in my ways. I just been stuck in a wave. I just been counting the days. Motions, steady moving. I just been counting the days. Oceans, steady grooving. Feeling so caught in the waves. Motions, steady moving. Feeling so stuck in my ways. I just been stuck in a wave. I just been counting days. I've been on a mission, moving quickly, moving swiftly, never never stopping. Life is greedy, such a pity, shit ain't pretty, weighing out my options. Demons trick me, feeling tipsy, pour more whiskey till I'm out of conscious. In my city, keeping busy till I'm dizzy, still I'm at a constant. Push my limit, count the minutes, dodge the wicked, still I'm on my way down. I just spit it from the spirit, they don't feel it, don't know what to say now. I'm not kidding, hope it's spinning, fight my feelings, hiding on this pain now. Water's healing, but it's dripping, slowly slipping, spinning down the drain now. Somebody catch me. Water is passing. Somebody catch me. I just been caught in the waves. Somebody catch me. Water is passing. Hoping they catch me. Catch me. Catch me. Motions, steady moving, pain. I just been counting the days. Oceans, steady grooving, pain. Feeling so caught in the waves. Motions, steady moving, pain. Feeling so stuck in.
I didn't want to stop the hook, but just for time's sake, I was going to. I really like the song, but kind of like the last dude, I feel like this needs another engineer to bring it to life. The vocals, like, they sounded decent, but they were so confined. The vibe of the song and what you're talking about and everything, it needed to ring out and flow out, and oceans, it needed to breathe more, but the vocals they didn't have much delay or reverb or anything on them, so they felt really dry. And I feel like if you got those vocals a little wetter, that you would it would play a lot to the strengths of this song, because it actually is a really good song, but it would be a great song again if you had someone mix it that could really capture what the song is trying to be. But overall, the way you did the flow in the second verse was dope. All the lyrics, the concept, the cover art, all around solid track. Yes. I'm going to play, we're going into 2 hours. There's about an hour and a half of submissions that people gave me, and then we're at like a half hour of me doing stuff that people sent in. I have Chaos the Hybrid. I met this dude a few years ago. I see music from him every once in a while, but I kind of want to see what he's doing now. So this is Chaos the Hybrid. Yeah, I'm okay.
Struggling, so I don't give a damn. I did what I had to do it for the fam. Thinking I'm the one to test you, about to feel like you ain't studied your exam. Everything's done with a reason, there's even a reason when you breaking laws. Don't you know every effect has a cause? Try taking heat or you gon' take a loss. I played my position, they made me a boss. You lost a couple friends, well I lost them all. Got a few ones that still down. Brothers by body, you know it was bound. I feel like the life I lived was meant for me. Problems I face I thought I wouldn't see. Stress weighing in, I can't deal with this grief unless I drink. I need relief from this stress. I'm such a mess. Drinking my songs out of bottle, yeah, I'm okay. Gonna do this tomorrow, did it yesterday and not today. Sipping out a cup until it's empty and the pay go away. Ask me how I'm doing, I'ma say that I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
I just want to see what this ending is real quick. Might just fade out. Yeah, dude, that's a great song. That's a good example of it's mixed in a way that it captures the vibe of the song, and the way that you delivered it really sends the message through based on the concept and the lyrics of the song. Your background floating oohs and ahs worked perfectly in there. Good job. It's vibed out. The mix is good. Everything sounds. Good job. Great song. I dig it, man. I dig it. I look forward to hearing more from you, dude. Okay, so we're at like 1:56. For the sake of making this end at 2 hours, I'm only gonna do one more. Man, but I do want to play that one. Damn it. Maybe two more. I really want to play this Ridley Victoria. Again, if you guys don't know Ridley Victoria, go look her up. She's really good. She's got a song called Tragic featuring Gritty. So this is an unreleased song that she sent me, so I really want to hear it. I'm going to share it with you guys. The guys that have stuck around or just joined me, this is an unreleased song. You did all the engineering yourself? Pretty damn good for doing it yourself, man. Chaos, you're from Indianapolis, right? You know who else is from Indianapolis? Ridley Victoria. Here we go.
I can take my time, I can take my time. Please don't bang my line, please don't bang my line, yeah. I can fantasize, I can get what's mine. Please don't bang my line, please don't, please. All I'm worried about is second pesos. I don't really know what you can buy. Oh, I'm not with the shits if you say so, yeah. Tragically obsessed with the bankroll. You can't keep looking at me, I just might do something stupid. You know you hypnotize me, but I do not fuck with Cupid. There's nothing for you to see, nothing there for you to witness. Sweetie, don't tamper with me, cause I could get you to business. Baby, what do you want? What do you want? Yeah. No, I can give you all of my love, yeah. I've been around the world, you cannot keep up, yeah. I'ma just stick to my money, I'm so in love with my money. Don't wanna give you no problems, don't got the patience for problems. Me and my crew say hustling, we shot colors. Niggas starving for the guala. Indubitably, I'm a mess, am I getting what's mine? And I live it with dreamers who scramble their way to the top. I'm already on top. I can take my time, I can take my time. Please don't bang my line, please don't bang my line, yeah. I can fantasize, I can get what's mine. Please don't bang my line, please don't, please. All I'm worried about is second pesos. I don't really know what you can buy. Oh, I'm not with the shits if you say so, yeah. Tragically obsessed with the bankroll.
Baby, please don't waste my time and I won't waste your A, yeah. But if you hit my line, you know I'm on the way, yeah. I know that it's a vibe, something we can't deny. You're like the perfect person at the worst of times. I can't be worried about none of these bitches. I'm way more concerned with numbers than digits. I'm trying to get the bag, then flip it. I'ma have you calling me dad, who we kidding? Nah, I'ma go hard to the stack, to the ceiling. I'ma go hard to the status, to the billion. These days I ain't got time, forget your feelings. But maybe we can kick it for the night if you with it. So I can take my time, girl, we got all night, yeah. At least if we gon' do it, girl, let's do it right, yeah. I know you feel the same, I could drive you insane. But respect and a check, the only things I chase.
I can take my time,
Ooh, that was a cool
I can
effect.
take my time. Please don't bang my line, please don't bang my line, yeah. I can fantasize, I can get what's mine. Please don't bang my line, please don't, please. All I'm worried about is second pesos. I don't really know what you can buy. Oh, I'm not with the shits if you say so, yeah. Tragically obsessed with the bankroll. Maybe sometime we can explore each other. I can only imagine what we do to each other. Maybe I'll be queen, you can be my king. Put on the ring, put on everything.
Oh man, that ending got me, dude. That ending was so cool. Overall, that was a really cool song. Man, I love Ridley Victoria. She's another great. She just knows how to write a song. She throws in harmonies at the right spot. She picks great production. She's got a great ear. She does awesome melodies. Things are different here and there. Her songs have a concept that's kept throughout. Her features are good. That ending was creative and so dope. Shout out to Ridley Victoria, man. Really, really digging her. I'm glad she sent me that song. That's a unreleased song, you guys. Alright, so... Man, I want to do more, but I really shouldn't. This has been 2 hours. Man, there's 2 songs I want to do. One is from this dude named Beezy, and one is TJ Freak, whose songs I really, whose songs I have really seem to like. I'm flagging all of the ones that I didn't play so that I can play them next time. So if I didn't play your song, then my goal is to do it next week. I'm trying to do these every Monday, by the way. Oh, really? I didn't even know you were still here. Matthew Deal, you've been here for a while. You've been wanting me to play it. Give me 1 second and I'll play your song. Because you came in and you've been wanting me to play it. It's only fair that I play it. So, okay, this has got to be the last one. Unless somebody really wants me to play something. This is going to be the last one. Matthew Deal. His submission, What We Call Love, produced by David Lee.
I feel my mind drifting away, gifted away the game to play with my emotions. All the time resisting this change she taught to play with my emotions. I won't fade to black, I won't lag. My soul reloads with waves of oceans. You'll feel where I'm at. The whole world is my stage, diamond shine, I glow where I'm at. Platinum's left in my way. It don't matter. No, it don't matter how long I don't get my point across. It don't matter. No, it don't matter. Eyes don't see this love. No, don't tell them about love. But it's all that be weighing on my mind now, yeah. And this feeling's just like fires burning deep inside. This feeling's just like fires burning deep inside. You don't know how much I adore you. My life, you're blinded, can't see me, babe. You don't know how much I adore you. My life, don't play with my emotions. it's on my mind, oh, it's on my mind, yeah, yeah. And this feeling just like fire. Yes, this feeling's just like fire.
Okay, dude, so the first minute, I loved the first minute. First of all, I didn't know what to expect, and it wasn't anything that I expected it to be. But with that first minute, what you did, I loved that first minute. Like, you have a sound in that first minute that you do, and it just, like, I was like, oh, that's what this is? This is awesome. Like, that first minute I really loved. The next minute and a half, I was so-so. There were some lyrics I didn't really like. The "You Don't Know How Much I Adore You" lyrics, I wasn't really feeling those. It felt kind of cliche and not, it didn't measure up to the first minute. But I see also the instrumental mix could be better if it had more of a low end, just a rumble, a nice 808 or something in that low end to make you feel it. Your vocals mixed with that bass would really create a really cool vibe. But I love what you're going after. Man, it was not what I expected, and I actually really like it. I may go back and listen to that first minute again later because I didn't like the last minute. I liked, but not as much as the first minute. But yeah, dude, there was something you did in that first minute that I was like, oh, I definitely see what he's doing, and I like it. If you want to work together at all, let me know, because I would love to, like, mix something for you. I'll do the first one for free if you hit me up. You've stayed in here long enough and whatnot. So if you hit me up, I'll mix something for you for free. Yeah. Okay. That's probably pretty long enough. If I didn't play your song, your submission, I'm sorry I couldn't get to it. I've saved all the ones that I've flagged in my email, all the ones that you guys sent me that I wasn't able to get to, and I'll save them for next week. They'll go at the top of the list for next week. I will be pinned in the comments links to as many of them as I have. You may have to give me a minute to get that up, just because I have to pull them out of my email as well. Okay. But yeah, thanks for watching. Go follow me on Insta. I should have made visuals for this. I'll do that for next time. Instagram at SmartBoyStudios, Facebook.com/SmartBoyStudios, SmartBoyStudios.com. You can find links to music that I've been working on with people. If you need mixing or mastering or recording, you can hit me up there, as well as some merch and other stuff. Also, all my links to, like, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, they're all there. I think that's about it. If you don't have me as a friend, go ahead and add me as a friend. I'll be looking for more submissions next Sunday/Monday to do this again. Trying to do this every Monday. Probably not for 2 hours and 10 minutes next time. If you like any of the stuff you heard, go follow them. Go show them love. Shout out to Max Alexander for the bracelet. Shout out to Nathan Arizona for Loud Stinking Caucasian 2. Go check that out. Go check out Willis. Go check out Ridley Victoria. Go check out DiCasso. Go check out who else? Ooh, Mula Khan is dropping his album on Thursday. Look out for that as well. Anyway, yep, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you later.